Let me tell you guys something, man. Let me tell you guys this. Xdefiant is overrated. Maybe it's not overrated because actually no one's even talking about it anymore. So it was overrated. It was super hyped, and now no one's talking about it. And the release date is about 2 weeks away, maybe a little more, maybe less. Could be a month away. No one even gives a shit about it. The algorithm has dropped it out of its search engine results, the search engine optimization, and you know what? No one really cares. And Xdefiant is going to be an easily forgettable game, and it had potential. In fact, I think Ubisoft, Mark Rubin, and the team that makes that game, works on that game, really fucked up, man, to keep it real and packed to steel. They had so much hype from the beta. Millions of people played it, more than they ever thought would, and everyone was really jumped and jazzed about it and thought, oh, this might be a really good game. And then what happens? Nothing. No hype, no internet or social media, any kind of social media presence, and nothing happening. And everyone's like, oh, when's the game coming out? And I made a video yesterday and talking about the release date supposed to be maybe by the end of September or the middle of October at the latest. And they blew their chance, because I'll tell you what, the game drops, let's say in a couple weeks, then you got about a month, and then Call of Duty comes out. And regardless of what anybody says, Call of Duty is going to have a lot of people playing it. It's going to have a lot of hype behind it. They know how to market it more so than they know how to make a good game. And sometimes, you know what I'm saying, it's more important to sell something than to actually have a good product to sell. And that's what Call of Duty is. And Xdefiant had a good product, a decent product, but they don't know how to sell it. And they messed up, and they missed their window of opportunity to take an advantage of a disgruntled Call of Duty community. And now Modern Warfare 3 is going to come out. The problem is this: Modern Warfare 3, and I know, listen, a lot of you who subscribe to this channel, a lot of you who watch these videos, you know, are elite gaming stub up and athletes. You're not brain dead, brain rot, TikTok morons who don't understand what the hell even planet they're on. And we all know that most of you aren't going to buy that game. Personally, I'm going to buy Call of Duty. I'd be stupid not to. I make Call of Duty videos. I'm going to do a review on it. I'm going to let you know the truth and the fact and how good it is or bad it is, and 99.9% chance it's going to suck. But I'll give you the honest review. Not me. You don't have to waste your money, because, you know, there's that one chance of a million, like Dumb and Dumber. Tell me, oh, what's the chances of a guy like me getting with a girl like you? Not good, Lloyd. 1 out of a million. So you're saying there's a chance type stuff. I mean, that's our odds. 1 out of a million that the game actually is going to appease people like you and me who watch this channel and subscribe to this channel, and me who makes these videos for you, and we all sort of think alike. You know, it's not going to be probably a good game, but a lot of people will like that game. A lot of people will buy that game, and it'll take a huge player base away from people who play Xdefiant. And the only thing Xdefiant really has going for it at this point is because it really is a Call of Duty clone. It's like they mixed, what's that game for dorks? Like, it's such a nerdy game. Like, only like dudes with autism or on the spectrum or virgins play. What the hell's it? Oh yeah, Overwatch. Yeah. It's like mixing Call of Duty with Overwatch, right? And it doesn't have any skill-based matchmaking. But besides that, it's a Call of Duty clone. The guns reload, the animation, the sounds, the hit markers, it's all Call of Duty, because the guy who's making it, Mark Rubin, was one of the first guys who helped make Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 and all the games back in the past, and was one of the main people who contributed to the success of Call of Duty itself. So obviously, understandably, it's going to be a very similar game and have very similar traits and functions. Nonetheless, the point matter of the fact is that they had that beta, it kicked ass, had tons of people watching it, tons of people playing it, a lot of interest online, and then they go and blow it, and they don't plan how their release is supposed to happen, and they don't have any marketing really for the release, and they're really, I guess they have low expectations, because like I said, the game probably won't come out for another 2 weeks to a month, and then you got a month of this game before Call of Duty hits, and then when Call of Duty hits, I don't think it has the power, I don't think it has the draw to keep people from going away and playing Call of Duty rather than playing this Xdefiant game. Because honestly, I played it. I mean, it's fun, it's fine and all that, right? But it's missing stuff. It's missing things. It's missing something to it that would keep people wanting to play it. That it's missing, I guess, a depth. It's missing a progression system that would want people to grind, or want people to grind on to actually play the game, and besides just having a fun time. Because, like, let me put it this way. How many games have we seen come and go in the last year? Big streamers have streamed it. It's been hyped for a little while. First-person shooters, arena shooters, games that people thought, oh, this is a good game. It really could, has a lot of hype, a lot of fun. And then it drops, and after like a month, it just, it's like a balloon with the air just let up. It's gone. And that's what I feel Xdefiant's going to be. And if you look at my track record on my channels, and you know me, I mean, if I'm being serious and not just making jokes to, troll people, but if I'm keeping it real and packing that steel, I don't miss. And I'm telling you right now, Xdefiant, it ain't about it, baby. On and on and on. The ice cream man. No, it isn't. It's decent, but it's just gonna be one of those games that sort of comes in and a little bit of hype, and then it's just gonna, like I said, a balloon with this air. It's just gonna deflate. And Call of Duty, like I said, is still the best experience and the most in-depth, the most kind of progression, and it has the most to offer when it comes to a first-person shooter. And I'm just saying that not just because I don't believe that. To me, I'm done with the franchise. I really don't enjoy it much anymore, quite frankly. And I play Fortnite no build for fun. I usually make Call of Duty videos because I love to make fun of the community and the game. It's just entertaining videos, and I like to do it entertains myself, roasting this franchise and the community. But I mean, like, a lot of people love it. It's got a lot of steam behind it. It's got a lot of a lot of money, and that's one thing that they do. Call of Duty does really well, is they can market something more so than actually providing a good product. And as much as even that goes to say with Xdefiant is a decent product, but their marketing is horrible. I mean, I don't think their product is good enough to just stand on its own as like some kind of grassroots video game. I mean, they really didn't do anything for marketing. No one even knows about it. Well, I guess on the big spectrum of things, a lot of people played it. I mean, one more thing before I go. One thing I will say, one thing about Xdefiant, which is true, which I'm not really actually mentioning here, that I will say, it's free to play. That's important. That's important. That is one of the, that's the one chance it has no skill-based matchmaking, and it's free to play. But there's a lot of free-to-play games out there, man, that have come and gone, and they didn't really amount to a whole lot after launch. They, maybe a few weeks, and then people like, they got tired and moved on. And like I said, Xdefiant for me, when I played Xdefiant, I enjoyed it. I think it's a pretty good game. I have fun with it. But like I just said earlier, it's missing something that will want you to keep coming back and playing it more and more. I don't know, but I mean, progression system, there's no kill streaks. And I know like that sounds silly. It's no Call of Duty. Like I got that. I got it, brother. But it needs something like that if it's that kind of game. It's like having Battlefield, but you can't have any destructible environments. Like, it's sort of like having, I don't know, I really can't think of another analogy or another comparison of a video game. It seems like I said, it's just missing something. But whatever. Xdefiant, I don't think it's going to last. I don't think it's going to come in and be able to make a big dent in the gaming community. I don't think it's going to take a lot of people away from Call of Duty. I don't think it's going to be a lasting game. And I don't think it's going to be like in a significant game after a couple months. I think it's just going to fade away. And these people at Ubisoft and Mark Rubin and their team really have missed an opportunity by jumping on the hype earlier instead of now. Everyone was hyped. Beta comes out. Yeah, fun to play it. And it's like, well, that's it. And then it's just like silence until like a couple days ago, or yesterday rather, when they finally told us what the hell was going on. It's just horrible marketing. You got to be better at marketing nowadays, man. You don't have, sometimes it's more important than a good product. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. I'm the Xdefiant. Thanks for watching. Stay black, question authority. Don't let the reptilian shapeshifters bring you down.